All right, welcome back. Bear down. We are less than 19 hours away from kickoff from the Bears versus the Titans. And the big news right now, nothing huge, just a quick update video. The Bears have both promoted Scott Daly and Byron Cowart from the practice squad. Obviously, Scott Daly has been anticipated since we signed him from the Lions. He was the Lions' long snapper for a long time, and as well as the practice squad. But after Patrick Scales had his back surgery and is going to be out for a couple games, it was very anticipated. This is just a formality at this point. Byron Cowart, it's more because the Bears are getting thin on the defensive line. I'm going to show this is the best defensive grades the entire offseason. Now, just because they had a great defensive grade during the offseason doesn't mean everything. Obviously, you see Quindale Johnson is gone from the team. Khalid Kareem is gone from the team, so it doesn't always mean everything. It's a combination of camp and everything that they look into these guys. But Byron Cowart did have a solid offseason. Here's his preseason grades. You see the best game that he had was the Hall of Fame game where you're really playing second, third, fourth stringers, so it doesn't mean everything. I don't see him getting into the game a lot, but he did have a sack in the Hall of Fame game. He did get in a little bit against Cincinnati and Kansas City. Hall of Fame game was obviously his best game, but also against the least competition in that game as well. But when you look at the depth of this line right now, Zach Pickens is already ruled out. DeMarcus Walker has been dealing with some injury. Darrell Taylor has been dealing with injury. Montez Sweat. Now, the only ones that are probably out of the game are Zach Pickens and Darrell Taylor. Zach Pickens is officially ruled out. It's all but a formality at this point for Darrell Taylor. And so you've got Jervon Dexter, Andrew Billings, and really Chris Williams. Maybe Dominique Robinson comes in a little bit. Are they going to have all of these guys active for the game? Obviously, that only leaves us with 8 to start with. Usually you want 8 or 9. So how much he'll actually get into the game for Byron Cowart, I don't know. I would see Andrew Billings, Jervon Dexter, and Chris Williams being the lion's share. But we'll see how Eric Washington wants to handle that. Hopefully everybody else is healthy and ready to go. We haven't had an updated injury report since yesterday, and Zach Pickens is the only one officially out so far. That will be updated right before the game, and I'll let you know as soon as we have that as well. But Byron Cowart, you see on the right-hand side, practice squad, Jamry Croma, Byron Cowart, and Sam Roberts were the practice squad players. Byron Cowart has been elevated to the 53-man roster, but as everyone's aware, only 48 dress for the game. I would expect a couple of linemen not to be dressing, both offensive and defensive side of the ball. So we'll see what this means tomorrow. But Byron Cowart, Scott Daly, both elevated to the 53-man roster for tomorrow. With that, I'm getting excited. It's almost here. Bear down and da Bears.